Morning guys, I wanted to do a little update about where I am with my seahorse tank and where I am with getting the seahorses and stuff like that. I first wanted to start by saying thank you to Alice and to Bratty Girl Reefs, who have been in my DMs and have really helped me when it comes to setting up my tank, learning about their needs, sharing all their wisdom with me, and answering all my questions. It's been amazing, and it's been really helpful to me, so I just want to say thank you to them first. I started this tank, was it last week or the week before? I can't even remember. I filmed a video of me setting it up, and then since then I've added some filter media from one of my friends' mature tank. I didn't want to use mine because obviously, as you know, I do have ick in my main one, and even though I have got it to a manageable state now, I'm doing ick management in there. I don't want to bring it over and risk the chance of the seahorses getting it as well, so I've kept this tank totally separate from my other ones. You can see Skittle. She's doing really well, by the way. I couldn't not name a Skittle. It didn't even cross my mind to name a Skittle when I filmed the video, but she's doing really well as well. She's very shy. If I was to turn around now, I think she'd go into hiding. But she's getting on really well, so I'm really chuffed with that. She's lovely, she's healthy, she's bright. Really happy with her. I have been testing every single day and night with my JBL testing kit, which if you're going to get a testing kit for marine, get them. They're fantastic. They're the most accurate, and I find them the most easiest. They're really good. Everything is going as it should do. There is no ammonia present. There she is. I love seeing her dot around. Everything is settling really well. I have put a small amount of live rock in there as well, which is right in the middle, and it's got some, mainly because it had this really nice algae on it. It's like a red macroalgae, so I really liked that. Everything is seeded. As you can see, this green bit here that I put around the bowl, I've taken this out of the middle because I've been able to put the algae, the macroalgae, all around the bottom, so they've got something to hold on to, which I think looks a lot nicer. I've also, I don't know if you can see, but on these little, oh hi Danny, on these little perches, I've put a little bit of zinnia on there, I've got a little bit of Kenya tree on there, I've got a little bit of a sponge on there. So it's coming along really well, and I'm really chuffed with how it is going. This tank is 100 litres, which when you go online, it's funny because, you know, there's always a lot of conflicting information on there. When you go online, it does say that, oh, you know, 100 litres is okay for these two seahorses. Don't plan on getting anything else, don't plan on adding any more fish or anything like that to them. But from talking to Alice and Bratty Girl Reefs, they've kind of both echoed the same sentiment that says obviously the bigger the better with them, and they both recommended around 130 to 140 litres for a pair of seahorses. My plan is that when I get my seahorses, which isn't going to be for a couple of weeks, by the way, I want to make sure that everything is settled, everything is happy. This, you know, that Skittles is settling and doing well. I want to make sure that the levels stay where I want them to stay. I don't want any fluctuation before I get these seahorses, so I haven't got a date specific for getting these seahorses yet, but hopefully it will be in the next month, hopefully. From talking to the girls, I kind of come up with a little plan. So when I get the seahorses, they will be going into this tank. They are very small at the moment, so from their size that they are, they will be okay in this tank for the time being. What I am going to do is, and I've already looked at different tanks and stuff like that, because obviously when it comes to your animals, you want to give them the best environment that you can put them in, hence why I am getting Pickles a bigger tank, because as he grows, I will grow, and as he grows, I will be getting bigger and bigger tanks for him as he needs them. If I need to move my furniture around, I'm going to move my furniture around because that's what he needs. My plan is get them in this tank, get them used to me feeding them, get them used to the environment, get them used to, I work in this room that they are in, so I am always going to be here with them in the week. I am going to get them used to me, get them used to a routine, and then from there I'm going to move them into a bigger tank. And the good thing about that is that obviously I will have this tank and it will be established, so I will be able to remove everything from here. I will be able to get a few more live rock bits, or dried live rocks should I say, and put them in here ready so that it can culture the bacteria for them. And then I will move, am I moving? I'm moving. There we go. I will then move them from here, and I'm going to put a bigger tank here and get it set up, and then break this tank down. That is my plan. I just thought I'd come on because I've had a lot of people asking me about these seahorses and what's going on and when am I getting them. Not a date set yet of when I'm getting these seahorses. Planning on getting them a bigger tank once they get settled, once they are happy with me and that they are eating and that I know they are healthy. And I mean, they look very, very healthy from what I've seen, but just to make sure that I keep them as healthy as I can, make sure they're eating, make sure I've got everything they need. And then obviously I will be doing videos when I get my bigger tank. I'm actually going back to Abyss this weekend, next Saturday, because I have set up my one of my old tanks for my little sister, so she has 2 tropical tanks now. There is nothing in it at the moment. It's been running for a couple of weeks and we've been talking about what she wants to put in it. We've moved like all the beneficial bacteria over and we're just waiting for that to kind of settle and get her happy with it before we put anything in. But we are going this weekend to have a look at their tropical section, so I'll do a video on what they've got and stuff like that. She's stuck between maybe a beta or some pea puffers. She's been doing a lot of research on pea puffers. But I can imagine she's going to go there and see all these different fish and be really stuck on what she wants to put in this new tank. So that'll be fun. That'll be fun. Yeah, I hope this answers a few questions. Or I know I've had a few in my comments, so I just thought it'd be easier to do a video at this point. But yeah, that's my little tank. There's Skittles. Yeah, bye guys.